aliongea about upanga.
Bonyokwa.
Aliongea kuhusu upanga.
Bonyokwa.
Bonyokwa?
Yeah. Have you seen somebody so stylish from Upanga?
Stylish? Seriously?
Are you being serious? Those guys are not, they're working. They're at the office.
So, kama unamsikia sauti yake, anaitwa Vafa. He's a two-time South African Comics Choice Award winner 2024. Sold out shows Nairobi, Koto, one-man shows Europe huko.
Safi.
There's millions of views on social media na amekuja hapa Tanzania to enjoy, have a holiday. Whilst he's here, akasema ngoja kwanza ni ka support ndugu zetu punchline hapo, au sio?
Safi.
Yes. Bwana Vafa, thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
Thank you for waking up early.
Oh.
These guys, to get them up early in the morning.
No, but you know, for me it's even earlier because in South Africa it's 7:30 now, so we're an hour behind.
Okay.
So whatever time I woke up an hour before that.
Okay, really?
So you better appreciate it.
How's the jet lag?
So you still have a jet lag?
Yes, you know.
1 hour kuna jet lag.
I'm still adapting. I'm still.
Man. So we're talking here about long distance relationships, and you've been to many countries around the world.
So what are you insinuating?
That you've left the babies. This is the African thing to do. You know, Africa is like the Obama style. And you go somewhere, when you go and you come back, there's a DNA. There's DNA. So you went to Europe, Africa. You've been, of course, across Africa, and
I like that you say Africa, because as South Africans, we always, like when I told my friends back home where I'm Tanzania, they were like, "Oh, you're in Africa." I was like, "Yeah, but isn't South Africa part of?" We always feel like South Africa is like on its own.
I think so, because you're the only guys who sent refugees to US. You sent some refugees to the USA.
What Somalia could not do for years, we have done. We are the first first African country to do that.
Yeah. What's your take on long distance relationships? You travel a lot. It means you have to be out of sync physically with your significant other, if needs be. What's your view? Is it viable? Long distance relationships?
When I think of a South African context, it's so usual for long distance. I mean, historically so usual, because people did not work in the same area. They were from the villages, they go and work in the mines. Almost every single relationship, every single marriage was a long distance relationship. And I think I'm sometimes a firm believer that some of those things actually cross generations. And then not that I don't think we become any better at it, but like some of the behavioral traits that you watch your parents do, you end up doing that. And then you hear women all the time, or sometimes, my girlfriend tells me that, she's happy for me to go. She's like, no, go and do your own thing.
You asking why?
You're like, who's coming here? Huh? Who's coming here while I'm gone? So I don't know if one perpetuates the other, but then you hear women speak about, no, they need their space, they want their time alone. So it's not my preference. I'd rather be with somebody all the time. But yeah, so it's been, I used to only have long distance relationships.
How long is long distance? Or how far?
That was like 1,500 kilometers. But I think long distance is anything more than 600 kilometers.
Is there? Hold on.
If there's a measurement.
Wait. If someone here,
if you can see, if you can eat breakfast and drive and eat lunch over there, that's not a long distance.
Wait a second.
But so in Tanzania, it's even worse. It's only like maybe 30 kilometers.
In Dar es Salaam traffic.
Yes.
If someone lives in Pugu, and
that's a long distance.
And you live in town.
You're only
long
seeing
distance.
her once a week.
So what's your girlfriend's name?
Let
me see.
You're putting this out.
You see?
Mswahili, which one? give me country code first.
Her name is Baby. Babe, my love, honey, sweetheart, butterfly.
Jesus. Alright, tunaongea kuhusu long distance relationships. Changia kupitia hiyo namba yetu 0742 111 777. Vafa, wewe naongea kuhusiana na Afrika Kusini kihistoria. Yaani kwamba watu wanafanya kazi kwenye migodi Kwa hiyo na wenzao wako tofauti, wako mbali kiasi. Wakiwa mbali ni kama long distance tayari. Kwa sababu Migoni ni mbali sana. Kama mtu yuko Mererani, mwingine yuko Arusha mjini.
Na pia hizo siku mbili. Si anatafuta mpaka apate.
Na anaingia deep kule.
Yes.
Kwa hata simu haipatikani. Kule ni deep hata mimi nikana wana Apollo. These are young artisanal miners, and these guys, they go so far deep under mines to mine Tanzanite. You know Tanzanite? It's only available
legally or illegally?
Both. And so it can only be found in, it can only be mined in Tanzania. And these guys said they even had to relieve themselves using plastic bags down there.
Go to the toilet or the other?
That everything. Relieve themselves.
Number 1 and 2.
Number 1 and 2. Down there. It's super hot, crazy. Oxygen is a challenge, but they're there fighting. And so the distance between them and their partners in town, that's the long distance relationship we're talking about. Even across country, cross continent.
What do you guys call them? Do they have a special name for these miners? One Apollo.
One Apollo.
One Apollo.
Apollo.
Wapolo.
Apollo.
Yes, and then, there's another name. There's another name in Zambia. I can't remember the name, but sounds similar.
We call them Zamazama.
Zamazama.
You know what Zamazama means? Zama means
Kuingia deep underground.
Could dive.
Yeah, that's basically what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, in
and then you look like Zamazama.
Me?
Yeah, but in Zamazama and Zamazama.
In where? In Morocco?
There's Zama and Zamia. Zamia, people like illegally going into another country. Zamia.
Oh, you mean like like crossing a border? Like
yes.
Okay.
That's Zamia. So this comes from the same.
To go under.
The etymology is the same. Zama, Zamia, mule.
So we had a situation in South Africa where in Johannesburg, where the biggest taxi rank is on that street, it was called Bree Street. One morning there was an earthquake, and the whole street was like tearing apart. People were going crazy.
I saw that.
And they were like, what's going on? We shouldn't have earthquakes. We hardly ever have earthquakes in South Africa. And it was actually the Zamazamas that were blowing up tunnels underneath Joburg.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What?
So there's the illegal. They've got dynamite and everything for them to go deeper, find gold, everything. They found themselves, because the mines are not like in this, like where the buildings are.
Yeah.
They're a little bit outside. But somehow those guys had built their tunnels that right after the busiest taxi rank in the country, boom, earthquake.
I saw that. I couldn't believe. I thought it was fake news.
Yeah, no, it was Zamazamas.
It was Zamazamas.
Yeah.
Zamazamas are real. They should do it to the bank. With all that. You just, underneath the bank, like, hey, we arrived.
But someone did that in Brazil, I remember.
To a bank. Yeah. Brazil are committed, eh? Brazil, Colombia, Mexico.
Sio ile movie, ile series.
No. That was a true story.
Kweli?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ambwene, ulikuwepo.
Nilikuwepo.
Hakuna mahusiano ya mbali, ni sawa kusubiri ulingane na bati. Nisome kama Yuri Moon Kicha. Kutoka wapi? Hajasema. Ila pia unaweza kutuma maoni yako kupitia 0742111777, alafu tutasoma maoni yako na kuyasikiliza pia hapa. Nimeambiwa wale wageni wengine wameshafika Evans.
Yes.
Although nimesuggest kuwa waingie kwenye teke.
Yes.
Because